7 habits that can make you extremely rich. Listen up to these tips because they're really going to help you, and I truly practice them on my own road to wealth. The first habit is calculations. You have to master calculations if you want to master your money. Let's say you want to make $1 million in a year. Well, there's 250 working days, or 5 times 50, times $4,000 a day, which is $1 million in a year, or $83,333.33 in a month. Now, if I had known those calculations, then I probably would have reached the $1 million mark a lot sooner. The calculator can become your best friend, but you have to learn how to use it every single day. Whether you use it on your phone or you use it on your desk, make sure you punch your numbers in so you realize where your money is, so you realize how many people you're reaching, so you realize how many hours you're working, and so you understand the numbers that goes into every single thing that you're currently doing. The second tip to becoming extremely wealthy is avoidance. Practice avoiding all the things that detract your wealth. Negative people, negative places, negative environments, anything that keeps you away from becoming a richer person. There's an old saying that goes, if your right hand causes you to sin, chop it off. And what that basically means is that if there's something out there that's distracting you or keeping you away from your goals or your purpose, it's time to take it away. It's time to prohibit yourself. And there's many examples of this. Let's say, for instance, that you always go on Instagram and there's 1 or 2 particular pages that always get you in trouble. Try to block those pages and keep yourself away from looking at those pages. Or for instance, let's say you play video games. Try to prohibit yourself from playing video games by giving the actual game to someone that you can trust so that you can play only once a week instead of once a day. Another example that I personally use is when I go to the gym. There's certain people that go to the gym at certain times that I completely try to avoid. For instance, I'm a big fan of playing basketball, and usually on Tuesday and Thursday nights, I don't want to go at all because there's certain people there that are really negative. But on Sunday morning, they're very positive, and there's a whole different persona, there's a whole different atmosphere. So I changed my environment from avoiding Tuesday and Thursday nights and taking up Sunday mornings, because that's the best time to play ball. Well, some people might say, I can't avoid my negative family members, I can't avoid the negative people I work with, or even my environment. But you can change your decisions, you can change your actions, and you can change the way you program yourself when you're within that environment. For instance, when I first started out on my journey, I couldn't change my whole entire environment, but I could change the way I was talking to myself. So if people were gossiping, or they're talking about death, or they're talking about violence, and they're talking about foolishness, I would say to myself, I'm successful, I'm happy, I'm becoming richer every day, I'm moving to greater places, I'm surrounded by better people. And I firmly believed it until I was able to manufacture that result. Make sure you understand the power of avoidance. Avoid the negative people, the negative environments, the negative conversations, and start to go into more positive interactions in your mind and in your environment. The third tip is about gratitude. When you look at successful people, you'll always hear them saying that they're thankful for their fans, they're thankful for their business, they're thankful for who they are and what they've become, because their gifts and their talents and their skills and their abilities has helped them to leverage themselves and promote them to where they are today. Show gratitude to the universe, and the universe will show gratitude to you. In fact, this is a route that most spiritual people take. They understand that gratitude is blessing all the things that they have instead of accounting for the things that they don't have. Most people are so busy condemning the things that they have in their environments and the people around them, instead of understanding how human nature actually works and how their environment can actually help them and where the opportunities actually are. Once you begin to take inventory of the things that you have, what you don't want will eventually move out of your way. Make a list of 5 things every morning or every night of the things that you're most thankful for. It could be as small as having a full head of hair or as big as having a house. Either way, be thankful for what you have, and you'll start to see your results increase as time goes on. The fourth habit that can make you rich is taking action. Ask yourself, what is it that I can do that I'm not currently doing? What are some easy changes that I can make right now that I'm not making? Something as simple as screwing in a light bulb or writing something down on paper or calling your mother or your father is so easy to do that you can do right now. Make a list of these items. I always use post-it notes because it keeps me in touch of the things that I have to do. To-do lists are very powerful if you learn how to use them. If you learn how to write them down and check them off your list, it will give you the satisfaction you need to take more action, and accumulated actions means accumulated success. Sometimes our minds want to take the path of least resistance. This basically means that at the end of the day, some of us don't really want to work. We don't really want to think about the things we have to do. Our mind just wants to rest. But you have to always say to yourself, do it now, get it done, make it happen, and start to abide by that understanding. Start taking action at higher levels if you want more results in your life. The fifth habit of becoming rich is asking questions. When you ask questions, you raise your self-awareness because now you're looking for solutions. Now you're looking for answers, and you're also looking for more questions which will provide more answers to your life. Ask yourself, why do I go to this school? Or why do I go to this job? Or why do I have my family situated in this way? When you begin to present yourself with more questions, more opportunities will arise, and you will get solutions when you ask the right questions. Average people answer their questions, but successful people question their answers. They question why they've concluded on what they've concluded on, and they search for more answers, but they also search for more questions so that they can figure out what those answers actually are. I ask myself questions every single day. One of my favorite questions is, what exactly did I learn today? And what changes could I make today so that tomorrow can be a better day? Ask yourself questions all the time, and it will unlock the powers of your mind. The sixth habit of becoming rich is to discover your money. Now, discovering your money could be a little bit challenging because if you've never faced your financial situation, facing it now all at once is actually very overwhelming. But there's little things you can do every single day, like checking your bank balance or finding out what's in your 401k, or looking at your statements by printing them out from your bank and trying to figure out how exactly do you spend your money and what your priorities actually are when you do spend. There's also other things you could do, like checking how much money you have in your coin jar and turning it into cash, or upgrading your wallet or your purse. Either way, try to discover your money in all facets of your life and try to understand exactly the vital role that money plays in your life. There's a popular musician that once said, "I make money moves." And the fact, my friends, is that you need to make money moves if you want to get in a better financial disposition and if you want to grow in the financial world. The seventh and final habit of becoming rich is through mentorship. Now, there's three ways of finding a mentor. You can either work with one, work for one, or you can hire one as a coach or a mentor that you can work alongside with to help you reach your highest goals. But either way, mentorship is a shortcut to success. And if you surround yourself with people who know how to get wealthy, eventually you will learn how to become wealthy as well. The real question is, are you taking advice from wealthy people? No offense, but if you want to become a millionaire, but you're listening to your uncle that only makes $50,000 a year and is far away from becoming a millionaire, then you're never going to get there. But if you listen to wealthy people and you absorb their advice, eventually you can begin to become that kind of person that can make that $1 million status for yourself. Now, the truth is that if you hang around 8-figure people, the worst you'll ever be is a 7-figure person. But you gotta surround yourself with these people. Ask yourself, where are they hanging out? What do they do? What do they like? How are they? And what can I learn from them so I can become the kind of person that I know I can be financially? Thank you for watching this video, my friends. I'm so glad you enjoyed it. Please subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. And if there's anything that you liked in particular, please leave a comment below. Share this video with your friends, but also understand that I'm here to help you. I'm here to serve you. And that's why I created the School of Wealth. Check out the link in the description below and use the code SUCCESS so you can gain 50% on the School of Wealth. A whole year of mentorship from Aldie himself. I really want to help you, my friends. So I'll see you on the other side.